basically, you just said we need the Iranian perspective, so I thought I'll be a first-time caller and give my perspective. So I've got family back home. I grew up there till I was 9. Been living in the UK for 22 years now. So, I mean, it's a very difficult time for me and a lot of Iranians, I mean, Middle Eastern generally. I agree with everything you've been saying, to be honest with you. I don't think anyone has an idea what's going to happen. But I think one thing that people are underestimating is the Iranian people themselves. As much as many may not like the government for numerous reasons, whether it's foreign policy or domestic policy, they are rallying around the government. And I'm saying that, obviously, social media is an echo chamber. We know that. But even with that, I've got family back home. I've got plenty of aunts and cousins. Pretty much all my family's still back home. And it doesn't matter how much, I was telling your producer earlier, it doesn't matter how much you dislike policies or, what's been happening over the last couple of decades internally. When you are being bombed by a foreign nation, it could be your neighbor or my aunt getting bombed tomorrow. I am not going to cheer on that aggression just because I don't like my own government.
The problem is that when an outsider starts dropping bombs on you, even if you hate your own government, you feel as if you're being attacked.
Well, you are being attacked.
Well, you are being attacked, yes.
It's a fact.
So this makes everything worse.
Especially when you've been seeing what's happening in Palestine prior to all of this, and Lebanon, and Yemen, and Syria. And it's like, my wife is Afghan. And when this happened last week, when Israel, we were actually abroad flying back to London on our honeymoon. And I just saw the news in my connection place in Singapore, and I started crying in the airport. And she said, "Welcome to the club."
Gosh.
Welcome to the club. Countries are being bombed by, quote unquote, the Europeans.